Okay, so where we left off last time, we had just heard from God, me first, and then a week later, without him knowing, he heard exactly the same thing, that God wanted us to live on the edge and give everything away and follow him.
And follow him across the nation.
Right?
Yes, across the nation.
Well, no, we did not know it was across the nation.
Well,
no,
that's what God told me.
No, not yet. You did not know that.
Oh, because God told me when I was praying that.
Wait. Jose, stop. When we first heard God, we thought we were moving to St. Croix.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the first step.
It wasn't until the very last minute that it went across the nation.
That's correct.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, you really have a good memory for details, which I don't have.
Okay. So anyway, we didn't know. We thought we were moving to St. Croix and that we were going to give away everything, and somehow God was going to provide, right?
Correct.
So we prayed together, and we were thinking, how do we do this? Do we give it to an organization? Do we give it to people? And your poor thing.
I'm tired now. I'm sorry. I had too much sleep. I've been actually working on a booklet or a seminar and a book, and I've been up for many hours. So I apologize for being
his way of
so tired right now.
His way of working is he wakes up in the middle of the night and he spends about 3 hours
working in the middle
while
of the night.
we're all asleep, and then he
I
goes
go
back to bed.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we did not know, and then God showed us this family that was just like us. They had 4 children at first.
But you should not mention.
I'm not going to.
Disclose anything.
I'm not going to disclose anything. They had 4 children. They had, and they were about the same age as our kids, and they were friends with us, and they hardly had any money. And God, as far as we knew, they were a really, really godly family. Mm-hmm. And so we felt that it was them, right?
Yes.
And so we called them over.
After a lot of prayer.
We
actually spent, I don't know, tons of hours, hundreds of hours in prayers over a 4-year period of time to really
but this is in the beginning.
That.
This is no, honey.
No. But I'm saying just the whole process was about.
Yeah, the whole process. But initially, in the beginning, we knew who.
Right. Exactly.
And so we called them over, and they came for dinner. And after dinner, while the kids were all playing, we sat down with them and we told them that we felt that we were supposed to give them everything, everything that we owned.
And they all started crying.
And everybody started to cry.
Yeah. It was it was like an emotional moment just for all of us.
Yes, however, we did not really know the ways of God at that time.
Right.
And we had bought into the prosperity message, right?
That God was going to give us back
that
100 times what we gave away.
Yeah, that if you just give this amount, you'll get this much back, right?
Which is not always true.
Which is not always true, because God's ways are different than ours. And so, but we thought, so we told them, everything is yours when we get our return.
Correct.
When we get all this money that's going to be coming to us because we gave it. And that wasn't God. It was God that we gave it, but not that we. And so a year and a half passed, right? A year and a half. And every time we saw them, we would say, tell them once again, it's all yours when we get our money. Mm-hmm. Well, after about a year and a half, so by the summer of 1996.
God told me, what did God tell me? God told me, this is not faith, what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just to wait for the money, just to come in, that's not faith.
Exactly. And God said, I want you to take the first step. And so we thought, what is the first step? And God showed us, because we would wake up every morning and he would go to work leave for work at about
5 o'clock in the morning.
5 in the morning, and so we would wake up at 3 in the morning just to pray together while the kids were asleep, right?
Correct.
So then God showed us that the first step was to pack up all of our boxes that we were going to have personal. So we prayed over every item. Are we supposed to leave this? Are we supposed to take it? And I mean, and so most of the decorations, it was just the personal things like books and picture albums and, you know, personal things. And we ended up packing up for ourselves 52
Right.
boxes. And we just had them placed around the dining room table, right?
Yes.
And we were waiting. So that was in, I think, of August of '96 that we did that. August, yeah, around. And then in September of '96, God told us the next thing.
Which was for me to leave my job and just to get a training on faith.
A training on how to live
And
by
just
faith.
depend upon Him.
And so his job had all the benefits, the kids' doctors, everything, right? And my kids at that time were 7, 5, I forget. 7, 6, 4.
Whatever, it
and
doesn't really
2.
matter, does it?
Yes, it does. They were
To
7,
the people
6.
out there, it doesn't really matter
Okay, you're
what the
right.
ages
You're
are.
right. Sorry. 7, 6, 4, and 2.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, and at that moment, because when we finally left, it was on Alexandria's 8th birthday, Lexi's 8th birthday. But so we, the next step was that, and all the benefits that meant, right? And so now his final day was September 17th of '96.
Right.
That same month, God told us the next step, and He said, now invite that family in, not to move in physically, they'll still sleep there, but to move all of their items in, everything that they own, and to bring it there, and then just keep the little suitcases over at their home. So they brought everything in, and every day it was 8 kids. By this time they had had their 5th kid, so it was 9 kids, little kids, and 4 adults in our little condo every day, just organizing all of their stuff.
Correct.
And for me, that was the hardest part, because a woman decorates the way
Yes.
the woman wants to.
Yes, yeah.
And now here was another woman coming in and rearranging, right?
Exactly.
And so that was the next step. Well, after that was done, we were just waiting. We didn't know what to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then,
Should we go on to the next episode?
Okay.
Because
I don't know, you know the timing. Has enough time?
Yeah, I think that we should go on to, that's my opinion, that
Okay.
we should go on to the
Okay.
the next episode in this.
Okay, so that's all for now, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Turn it off, honey.